Welcome into a new video. This is now episode 7, if I recall correctly, of the Project Ozone series. Welcome back to Brave New World. Now this even officially has a name. I know it has gotten one in the first episode, but I basically printed out the first 6 episodes or the first 6 videos right after, right, one after the other, basically on one evening. And today we're gonna be continuing the saga. And I did the first 6 without being really set on on what to call it. But now I've decided on keeping this in line with the Brave New World theme. And to basically continue on that. So what we're gonna do today, I've had a little bit of a peek into the quest book before I started this, and we'll be focusing on the bonsai pot today. We'll be doing the following. First things first, we'll be doing a this and this. Okay. So first, we will need a couple of chests. 4 in total, that is correct. We will need 5, but we'll do the 5th one later. Okay, there we got a couple drawers, that's good. And now we need another one for the hopper. Okay, and then the next thing that we need is a bonsai pot, and there we go. That is pretty easy. Alright. And there's the third one. Or, yeah, basically the third achievement for the day. That is this line complete, which is good. Now what we're gonna do is I will be placing the drawer right here. And then set the hopping bonsai pot on top. Set a dirt into it. And then watch the trees grow. And it should automatically, if I didn't mess this up, it should automatically drop the drop whatever the trees drop into the drawer down here. Perfect. I'm gonna have to try and reserve 1 for the sticks and 1 for saplings. And of course I can basically empty out my inventory into this and use it as a wood storage basically. And go there and fetch anything that I might need, without having to, basically carry it around on me. Okay, I still have a couple of saplings here. We can put them away. I have thought about one thing to optimize the stairwell, or the staircase, the stairs. Right now I am immediately starting with half slab upwards, which also means that we end basically if we continue this on the upward trend there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lower this entire set by 1, so that I basically stop exactly there, so that I am basically on the correct height for this. I need a couple more. Okay, let's just start with a centerpiece here, like that. And with that, we basically have the first floor. It's gonna be very, very small though. We might have to do it a little bit bigger. Might just open it up one block further to the left. Have a 2 block wide stairwell. That might make it a little bit better. But as I'm not yet set on that house, it's so subject to change. So I'm not too stuck on it as of now, at least. All right. So now we basically have a sort of pretty steady wood supply, which will be filled pretty shortly, actually. Even though that this is a single player map, doesn't really have the benefits of the multiplayer maps, or of a server that basically just runs in the background. I can just activate chunk loading and it just stays loaded forever. This is a little bit different, of course, but at the same time, that is also a little bit of the charm of this single player map here. That basically everything is more or less real time as you see it in the video. Okay, I should have made a couple more jokes, not jokes, but notes on what I should be doing. I could, if I had the materials, I could improve the cobblestone generator. I don't have the stuff for that, so that's kind of out of the question. We could get started or try and get started with embers. Here we have the drawers. We will use the barrels at some point, but it's not gonna be today because we kind of need the mob farm for that. And to get really get started with the mob farm, we don't really need power. No, we don't need power, but we need at least a couple of resources first. So that's not something that I have on my mind right now. Oh shit! I should maybe post up on the box here. Okay. Alright, that's actually pretty uneventful for as far as that goes. Okay. One thing that we could be doing, or that we could do with this, is create a blaze mesh, which is pretty good for lava generation, but we can think about that later. Right now we still have plenty of stuff here. One thing that we'll be doing with that pretty soon is, of course, create a smeltery, because that is basically the holy grail of getting rid of or getting through getting through melting of different stuff. And of course, it also gives gives double the output. So, for example, for every iron ore chunk you throw it in the smelter or in the furnace, you get 1 iron ingot for everything else as well. If you throw it in a pulverizer, you get 2 pulverized iron with a chance of nickel, and you have to smelt that later. Or you throw it in a smeltery, and then you get 2 iron ingots. Here we have the benefit that we can use basically, or use and abuse kind of, the fact that we get bone meal sometimes from sieving dust. And we can how do I say this? How do I say this best? So basically, in this mod pack, of course, some mods are locked behind different sorts of progressions. How they did it with Tinker's Construct is you have the grout, of course, that you need to create. Issue is, you cannot immediately smelt it down to get the seared bricks. You need to throw it into a melter or a smeltery. For the smeltery, you of course need the seared bricks, and that you can only get through seared stone, for which you basically have to melt down grout, or apparently compressed cobblestone works as well. That I did not know. That makes this a lot easier, because then I basically don't have to create any grout at all. That is good. Good thing that I looked into it. The high oven is another option. Basically stone, but that requires a smelter as well, so doesn't really work. But the melter combined with compressed cobblestone is pretty fun. But I need 400 degrees for that. That's not an issue actually, because I can put lava into it. Okay, you know what? Let's go with the melter. Add the construct. Okay. Let's have a look at what we need for the melter, because I don't have the recipe in my on my mind right now. It might not be in the maintenance construct stuff at all, and it's not. Man, it might be an advanced one. Melter. Tinker's complement. Okay, then it's not. That's the complement. Okay, there's the melter. Alloy tank. Oh, that's for the. Okay, that is for that one. That one requires seared bricks as well. It doesn't really work for me. Need this porcelain bricks or porcelain melter to get started with it. And we kind of need. I think we need one casting table. So 7. We need one of the faucets, which I think is 3 or 5. I don't really see it at the moment. Might be blind. It's not the scorch faucet. Is it called faucet? There. Ah, it's at ceramics and it's not even in that. Of course, it's not in the mod. Okay. Right. So we need 7, 3, 10, and another porcelain melter. We need either a window or a gauge or something along those lines to put it below below the melter, so that the melter gets fed with a couple of or with the fuel it needs. Okay, I don't need the heater. I just need. Let's focus on a gauge. We need 2 then, I guess. Um. So 8 plus 6, 14, 24. Yeah, 24 sounds about right. Okay, so we need 24 clay. That's gonna be fun. We need 6. 4. And 6. Okay, that is 24. The rest we can shove through here. Oh, that was a lot of stuff. All right, that is already 3 bone meal, which is a good start. Oh, I also threw that away. Okay, that is the faucet already done. I'm not gonna build the faucet first though, or even though I could, because that's the only thing that requires a different approach to it. Everything else requires the burnt bricks, not that version. Okay, let's wait for the sun to set so that we can go sleep, and then we'll find our way back into the mines and hope for some skeletons to spawn, because that's a little bit faster, even though it's not way faster, especially not with a stone sword. Moo. Corellium. Okay. Don't think I've ever seen where that is needed. Liquid antimatter. I think that is required way later in the pack. Okay, oh, a regular cow. 2 regular cows. And multiple regular cows. That is good. That is good. I need those later. For the cooking for blockhead stuff, for example. Ah, yeah, right. There's nothing here. Okay, then different plan. I'm gonna grab a little bit of wood from here. Let's use this tree here. No, I don't really need it. I'll plant it back and plant a new one here. Um, motivation is let's create a small little animal farm here, and also I have to create a cow in a jar. I can't really do that right now because I lack the iron required to build the anvil. But if I can, yeah, I don't think it's that. If I'm not sure if that's gonna be enough. Gonna just have to take a look. Nah, 18 is way too few. Of course, I'm missing one again. But 39 is already, or this is at this time it's a good number. Think we can do something with 42. At least we can achieve a little bit of stuff. Okay. And I can even do another one for example, for chickens attached to it. And I even have one in surplus. That's good. I need this. I need to keep this open though. Okay. Then let's go ahead, grab a little bit of wood, a little bit of wheat, and let's try and grab the attention of the cows over there. And maybe we might even grab the attention of one of the sheeps or two, which would be good, although not required. But having sheep over here would definitely help. At least I'm pretty sure about that. First order of business is the cow stall. So I need at least 2, better 3. If I can grab all 4, that is just perfect. And there are a couple more over there as well. That's good. Oh. Okay, are you from over there? You're the one from over there. Perfect, I've got 4. Damn. Okay. Wait a little bit. I think we lost one. No, we did not. It's still 4. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, please follow me. Slowly and steadily. Okay, we're already at on home territory. Oh shit! No, 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 no. Of course, that's why you should always keep in mind or also look at where you're going from time to time. Okay, got them all, I guess. Yep, looks good. Okay. I could also have started with come on. Come on in here. Perfect. Okay, you're all locked in here. That is good. Okay. Very nice. All those families are expanding. I could have also started with a with an what are they called again? Golden lasso, I think it was, right? But I don't have any gold as of yet. I have not made any gold. But that would actually not be that much of, or at least not a terrible idea. so I'm just gonna go do that. Ah. Okay. And new wheat. We could use it for multiple things now. We have a couple cows here, of course. And one thing that I'm gonna do before we finish this episode is milk jar. So we're gonna grab a milk jar or create a milk jar. A little bit of glass, actually, not that terrible of an amount. And a ninth. Nah, come on. Okay, there we go. That is the sand that we need. Flip. There we got a golden lasso, so if anyone escapes back there, we can easily catch him again. We might even have to separate the sheep from the cows. Can still do that later though. Okay. Is this a wooden block? That is a wooden block. Okay. Okay. Is that molten redstone back there? Liquid magma. Okay. Okay, in 2 minutes we can continue breeding them and increasing the cow population. Okay. Oh, it's almost done. Very good. Or rather, they are done. And I need 1 bucket of milk, please. Hey. Default milk jar is is just a intermediate container basically for milk. You can throw milk buckets in there, and it'll store them. And when you use them in a recipe, then you will of course use it up. The milk jar, when you upgraded it by slamming a cow into it, then you'll get the cow in the jar, and it will auto regenerate, or it will automatically generate milk or fill up with milk over time. So if you need milk in a recipe, you're gonna have it. Similar stuff with the sink, just not with milk, but with water instead. The sink will provide water. That can also be tuned. The sink is also, for example, the cooking for blockheads stuff is also in Forever Stranded. And you can tune it so that the sink also behaves the same way as the milk jar does, so that it acts as an interim storage for water instead of a infinite water source. Usually, I think default is the sink provides infinite amounts of water, while the milk jar, while the milk jar is just an interim storage, and you have to refill it, except for the coin jar, of course. All right, but with that being said, we've reached the end of our episode. I thank you all for watching. Thanks for hanging out. And I hope I see you all again in the next one. Until then, bye bye.